This is the Thayer Podcast for Thursday, November 23rd, 2023. Near as I can tell, only two groups of people wear masks in this world: the givers and the takers. You know the givers. They're the ones who step up to the plate and take on the world in order to save someone else's life. You know them all. They're the firemen and the cops. They're the doctors and their nurses. They're the NAs and the PAs. They're the EMTs at the accident site and the lifeguards at the beach. Yes, and there are those wonderful men and women serving our country on the Coast Guard. They're the life givers. That's what they do, and every one of them would give their own to save one. The takers? You know them too. They're everywhere in the world. There are the Islam-based zealots like Hamas, ISIS, Hezbollah, the Taliban, and Al-Qaeda. But we can't forget the Mujahideen, centered in India, and the IRA, better known as the Irish Republican Army. The Red Brigade has spread its tentacles into the West. Perhaps the most pernicious of them all, though, are the gangs. They were around long before the Crips and the Bloods. Today, they've grown to include loosely organized but well-led roving bands of ne'er-do-wells lacking conscience, which include MS-13, the CDS, or Cartel de Sinaloa, the BLM, Antifa, and the Proud Boys, to name a few. In my opinion, however, there is one group of people that will take the life of anyone who cannot demonstrate the same beliefs, including the elderly and little children, both which are literally butchered, heads and limbs lopped off and paraded in the streets. Not long ago, Fox News hosted Mossab Hassan Youssef, the estranged son of one of Hamas' most powerful leaders. He revealed that Hamas exists not only to kill Israelis, but also believes that anyone who doesn't embrace precisely the same Muslim-based beliefs are infidels and must be killed.
Mossab Hassan returns to us now, as he came a few years ago, and now we got more than ever. Mossab, it's great to see you. We'd love to know the insight of this group.
Hamas is not a national movement. Hamas is a religious movement with a goal to establish an Islamic state. They don't care for nationalism. Actually, they are against nationalism. With that said, my understanding that they are using the Palestinian cause only to achieve their goals, so the long-term goal, transforming the Middle East and the world into an Islamic state. This is Hamas agendas, and they are not hidden, by the way. It's the time to win the war against the most brutal terrorist organization living today.
Let us pray that the givers will always outnumber the takers with the blessings of God. Improvise, adapt, overcome, simplify.